Hey, this is Carlton Cullins, personal trainer and nutrition specialist in Austin, Texas. I'm also the owner of the Blue Sky Strongbox, and today is November 30th, 2009. I'm actually on location today in Southwest Texas near Big Bend National Park. I'm actually in the city of Alpine, Texas, where my dad lives. I'm actually in his backyard, and I wanted to show everybody that even though the holidays are here and a lot of us are traveling, myself, the rest of the year, things come up, you're going to be traveling sometimes. It's no excuse not to get a little exercise in. You can get it in anywhere. I'm going to show you how to do a couple of things today out in the middle of a field in West Texas, so it can be done. First things first, I want to talk about abdominal fat. A lot of people are trying to lose body fat overall, but most people want their waist sizes to be smaller. Honestly, most people need their waist sizes smaller. A large abdominal body fat is a big indicator that you're going to have some possible heart issues, cardiac issues in the future, put you at a higher chance for diabetes and cancer and a lot of other things. So by decreasing body fat in the abdominal area is definitely something to be desired and to work for. The thing though is a lot of people think that they're going to do a lot of side bends, crunches, sit-ups and things, and that's going to make their waist size get smaller, and in actuality it has nothing to do with getting your waist size smaller whatsoever. I personally do not recommend anybody doing side bends anymore or doing crunches anymore. There's a lot of studies that have come out there proving that things aren't so good for you anymore. In the next few years, I think it's going to come to light. A lot of the top coaches in the world believe had stopped doing crunches with all of their athletes altogether. And if athletes don't need to do crunches, then us normal folks definitely don't need to be doing crunches. So don't do crunches anymore. It actually is bad for your back, and it's not going to make you lose any body fat. It's actually going to make your stomach muscles bigger, and it's going to push the fat on the stomach actually out and make you appear to have a bigger waist. Because in all actuality, we all have a six-pack underneath here. It's just hidden by body fat. So if you want your waist size smaller, you're going to have to burn more calories every day, and you're going to have to eat less calories. So focus on that. Move more, eat less. That's basically how you're going to get your waist size down. I do want to show a couple exercises today that are strong, because everybody's like, well, if you don't want me to do crunches anymore, no side bends, then what are we going to do for our core? You still need to strengthen your core, and there's a lot of different exercises. I'm going to show you two today, so check them out. They're real easy to do. First things first, you can use a tubing band, and you can grab this thing. I'm going to walk over this pole. All I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it around any pole, and you're going to put one handle through the other and then pull it tight. And all I want you to do for our purposes is pull this right out in front of your feet straight ahead, and I want you to pull this right in front of your chest, and I want you to hold this for a good minute. Have it out and walk out far enough that it's tight. Make sure it's tight. I want you to hold it for 1 minute on one side, and I want you to turn around and hold it for a minute on the other side. And do that every day. You could do it a few times a week, but if you do it every day, it's going to be even better. I also want to show you what's called a farmer's walk. It's basically you're grabbing a heavy enough weight in one hand, not doing this with your shoulder. You want to hold it about like this. And this is actually a briefcase walk, because you're only going to have something in one hand. Hold it in one hand. I want you to walk. Walk for a minute in one direction with a weight in one hand. Make sure that you're staying straight and you're keeping your core tight. Once that minute's up, switch hands and walk again. You can use anything. This is a 10-pound weight. I myself am a little stronger, so I use about a 50-pound weight. If you're a beginner, use something light. You can fill up a jug with some water. Walk with something, but you're just going to walk like you normally would, keeping your shoulders straight. This is basically what they call anti-lateral flexion exercises, because it's anti. You're resisting the urge to do this, and you're keeping your core straight. So by doing that, it's going to work all of the core musculature. This other one I showed you with a tubing band, it's anti-rotation, because your body wants to go this way, but you're keeping it out front. You could do either one of these. You could alternate. Do this one day with a tubing band and do the briefcase farmer's walk another day. And just do that for about a minute or two a day, and that's going to help a lot with your core. It's not going to, like I said, it's not going to decrease your waist size. It's going to tone up the muscles from underneath. So if you want the body fat on top to go away, you got to get your nutrition right and exercise and move as much as possible. But those are my tips for this week. I hope everything else is going good. We're going to have some more stuff next week. Stay tuned. Have a good day. Bye.